So hello everyone. Um there's a lot of news going on right now that it has not been 110% confirmed, but it pretty much looks like it. It does look like the nightmare of the Trump presidency could be over. I'm really hoping that it is true because everything that I've been seeing so far, everything that I've been reading, everything I've been watching, all the live updates and everything does show that Joe Biden has surpassed the amount of electoral votes and Trump has not moved. He in both senses, really. He has not moved in electoral vote numbers and he has not moved from the White House. He is trying to say he's going to take this to the Supreme Court, trying to say he's going to sue people. It just this it's just pitiful right now. It is honestly an embarrassment to us as Americans to have someone here who is refusing to get out of his seat for the next person in line, for the next person who was chosen. At least it seems that Joe Biden had won. It it pretty much looks like he has won. So we're just going to have to be waiting for a while to have all the votes recounted. But everything that's been happening up to now from that has been coming out of Trump's mouth has not been the best because of the fact of him saying that he wants to stop voting. He wants he wanted to put in some kind of order or something to stop people from voting immediately, to stop the counting of votes. And honestly, that is ridiculous because that is not what a president does. That's what a dictator does. Legitimately, that is one of the key notes that a dictator will do is they will stop voting. And that is a human right. That is one of our rights, is to vote. And one of the things is that Trump was saying, for people who remember, Trump said a while back that we wouldn't have that, as he said, quote, we wouldn't have as many confirmed cases of coronavirus if we didn't do as many tests. Well, no shit, Sherlock. I mean, at the same kind of logic, we wouldn't have as many teen pregnancies if they didn't sell pregnancy tests. It's still there, but, but the thing was, he recently said, oh, we wouldn't be losing if they weren't counting votes against me. I mean, yeah. If they weren't counting votes for Biden, then yes, you would have. But newsflash, you retarded Cheeto fuck, you lost. So, I'll say this right now. This is pretty much going to be my only political only video. At least I hope it is. So, what I would like to say here is for people out there who are Trump supporters, get over it and suck it up. That is exactly what Trump supporters told everyone else 4 years ago when Donald Trump was elected president, when he was picked. For 4 years, they screamed at us, spat at us, shoved us, caused so much violence, and just utter ignorance and just denial of pure facts and common knowledge, all to support a psychopath, really. A senile old man who should have been removed a long time ago. The fact that there are so many instances where Trump just showed his own intelligence or lack thereof is just kind of mind-boggling to me. The fact that nothing was ever done to try and remove him. I know that there was an impeachment attempt that never actually gained a lot of steam, but honestly, it just blows my mind that here we are now, and yeah. So, like I said, Trump supporters, suck it up and deal with it. Otherwise, we'll be doing the same thing to you as you are so keen on believing. People keep on saying that anyone who doesn't vote for Trump is going to be violent. They're going to be extremists. They're going to destroy America. It's like, no, we're not. Here's the thing. Look back to when President Barack Obama was in office. Okay? Look at America back then. He was president for 2 terms. 2. 8 years. Look at these 4 years that Trump was president. Half the time Obama was. And look at what has happened to America. Can you even spot the fucking difference? Besides all of the smoldering piles of rubble from the buildings that have been destroyed and vandalized, to all the pointy white hats going all over the place, to all of the swastika flags flying off the back of pickup trucks. It's ridiculous. This is not what America is. This was never America. For people to say... This is coming from people who still deny the results of the Civil War that happened so fucking long ago before they were even fucking born. So that's pretty much where we stand now. As it looks with the election, Joe Biden has won the 2020 election and will become president in the year 2021. That is how it looks. We still have several weeks to go so that they can recount and recount and recount. Just to twist that knife in the Trump supporters. And you can be sure that Donald Trump is going to be trying literally everything and anything he can to try and stop democracy from actually working properly. He's already been trying it so many times that I'm honestly wondering why they haven't taken him out in a straitjacket yet. Put a freaking, mouth guard and gag over him just to get him to shut the hell up. But that's pretty much it. So, take from this video what you will. That's pretty much where we got with this video. So, I'm really hoping that this is correct. I'm really hoping that this is true, because if it is, then that means that there's going to be a lot of work ahead of us. So, I mean, I say I want that to be the end of the video, but I just want people to just kind of understand. I did not vote for Joe Biden because he was the only other candidate. I voted for Joe Biden because I wanted somebody who actually is going to do something for America. Something positive for America. Something that will actually help us. Donald Trump has done 0. He's done nothing to help us. Literally, as far as I can check, from 2016 up to now, Donald Trump has done nothing to help America. He even said on day 1 of his presidency, millions and millions and millions of illegal immigrants would be hunted down, captured, and then deported out of the country. He said on day 1 they would begin construction of the wall. Newsflash, those deportations did not happen in mass droves as he said they would. They didn't even happen in normal droves, or, at all. And as for that wall, he kept on saying that Mexico would pay for the wall, that the president of Mexico agreed that they would pay for the wall. Newsflash, that never happened. The president of Mexico said they wouldn't be paying anything for that. That would literally be ridiculous. And as it turns out, um, after 4 years, less than half of a tenth of a single mile of wall is built. So, yeah, Trump is once again a fucking liar. He's done nothing to help this country. He has done nothing. He has divided us in such a way that is just kind of evil. And I'm not trying to say that because, oh, he lost now and he's a shitty president. Even though he is a shitty president and he did lose. On both times. He labels people. He puts names on people's heads. He throws hissy fits and tries to sue people when they do something he doesn't like. He is so hypocritical and judgmental. He's a flip-flopper when it comes to decisions. Whenever it comes to the public, he will literally go with whatever the public likes most. Like the perfect example was, there was an instance where he was talking about the subject of abortion and how at first he was against it, but then there were people who were for it, so he switched to being for it, but then he switched to being against it, and then he decided to make his own specific thing where he would say that if the act of abortion was done, the procedure, then the mother, the woman getting the abortion, and the doctor would face criminal charges. And immediately I'm like, what about the father? What about the guy? Why isn't he getting charged? Because clearly it's his baby. Why is he not getting charged then? He has to have some say in it. I understand that, when it comes to abortion, I'm giving my piece here. When it comes to abortion, I don't like the idea, but I say that it should be allowed in certain circumstances. If in case when someone is being intimate and they are using correct protection, but an accident does happen, then I would say sure. Or if someone is raped, then 100% yes. But for that thing to happen and the father not being charged, only the doctor and the mother, that doesn't sound right at all. But yeah, the fact that he has been so flip-floppy with so much over the years, the fact that he has done absolutely nothing to help our country, and him trying to say, oh, I've been the best president ever, probably even better than Abraham Lincoln. It's like, excuse me? He's trying to say he's better than any president that has ever been in office. I'm sorry, he is not. He's probably the worst president. That is kind of why I really, really, really hope there will be some kind of audit, or at least some sort of exception when it comes to printing future history books, that these past 4 years, they just kind of blur out, or they kind of like censor it a bit or something to kind of say like, yeah, we didn't have a president during this time. It was really rocky. That's literally what I want them to do. I don't want them to kind of say, oh yeah, we had this orange maniac in office, and he didn't really do much. He played a lot of golf. He caged up children. He broke apart foreign families who were trying to enter the country. He also kept those children here in our country and sent the parents back with no form of communication for them to ever be reunited. He also tried to. Oh, what was it? Oh, yes. He also tried to downplay the severity of a global pandemic of a easily spread virus that had killed over 1 million people. So yeah, that was Donald Trump. So kind of like what a bunch of people have been saying so far. Donald Trump, fuck you, and goodbye.